G. Zip. Going back for one last load here tonight. I should have, I should have been done already, but I forgot my stuff back in the woods. That last log was a real big log, and I had a hard pull the whole way out. So they're done, but I gotta go back and get my saw. So we'll pull out one more littler log. Yeah, they're done. It's been a long day already, but gee, they're gonna try to stop at every single tree on the way back. But we did pretty good today. We got, I would say, a little over half a load out, maybe a little more. There were some decent sized logs in this day's skid, so we might have actually beat that out. Either way, we did what I was hoping to do today. It's been a pretty day in the woods. Snowing like it is now, pretty much on and off all day. I would say there really hasn't been much accumulation. My truck probably has half an inch on it from when I pulled in this morning. But it's just been pretty to watch. It was a little windy. Little windy this afternoon. Trees were kind of blowing around a bit. Got a little cold. But then you knock down a tree and you warm back up. And then you get cold again when you're sitting on the cart. And then you knock down another tree and you get warm again. But I'm feeling pretty good now. I think the temperature must be warming up overall. I know they're calling for warmer temperatures tomorrow, so I was hoping it might stay cold overnight to kind of somewhat freeze the mud on the trail at least a little bit. But I'm not sure if it's going to do that much or not. But yeah. So Birch, she heard my name. Birch, the middle horse. She's a big girl. She's 16'1", hands tall. The outside two, Ash on the left and Rosie on the right. They're both 15'3", but they're also walking in probably a 7-inch deep gully rut where the tires are running on this job. So so they look a little shorter than they actually are compared to birch. But she is also our largest or heaviest mare on the farm. She comes in at right around 2,200 pounds. Last time we weighed her last spring. And Ash, our stallion on the left, he's around 1,700, I think. Rosie on the right, I think she came in at 1,600 maybe. But I guess most of our horses are right around 16 around right around that 1,800 pounds. We've got a couple over too, like Birch, Sequoia, Beach. A few of them are all over 2,000. Just a long ways back. Finally we got into some hard ground. Got out of that sloppy mud. Ha! There's been like 7 deer hanging out in here all afternoon. They've gotten pretty accustomed to me. They won't even run away anymore. By now, they're just like, last time I came back, they were just watching me pick up to the log, hook up to the log, and then drive away. Hoo, 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 hoo. I guess I should be paying attention to what I'm doing. That's the tree I want over there. G, step, G, G. G, 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 ha, 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 ho, ho, hey, ho, Birch, ho. There's some rocks over there hidden in the snow. You okay, Ash, man? You okay, big guy? They're all muddy. See if I can't sneak this in there or not. Probably not. I'll have to roll the log, I think. Kick it all in there, give me a little extra. I'm just gonna pull that little 8-footer out just to give them the easy skid. Load up my stuff over here before I forget it again. I made this double scabbard here when I first got the cart. You don't find me in the woods very often without 2 saws. The one day you come without 2 saws will be the day you get your saw stuck. G. G, step. G. G. Step. 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 G. 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 Step. Grab a pee. See if I can't roll it. I'm tired already too. Sounds like I might not have cut it the whole way through. I've got my big PV up at the landing. It's not quite broken off down there. Try not to hit the dirt when I was cutting through it. If I can find the chain, there we go. Frozen in mud. Turn the hook around. Get it hooked up. Bring the chain around. Put my PV back. Back the ponies up. Back. Back. They're like, no. G, sip. Sip, G. 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 Sip, G. Back. 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 Ash. Back. 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 Just hook her on quick. Get them straightened around. Sip, sip. Back. 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 Birch, back. Get that a little farther forward on there. That's a little too far back. Do that one more time. Back. Back. Get that chain as short as I can get her. Ha. Step. Get away from the rocks. Ha. 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 Birch, let Rosie in. Ha. G. 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 Ha. 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 Hoo. Hoo. Back, back. Get a little more slop out of the chain now that we're on the trail. Again, that's always a little easier with two hands. You can kind of see what we've done. We took one tree here, one tree there, so 2 trees. Another one way back there. Skipped a little ways. Let's see if we have enough battery life to make it the whole way out of the woods or not. It's kind of cold out. Battery doesn't last so long, and I've already done a lot today. And they're slow and tired, so this is going to take them a while. But that's okay. That's why we do it this way. If I wanted to get a bunch of logs all out at once and be done really early, I would get a skidder or a dozer. Probably a dozer. But we like the slow pace. If it wasn't going to warm up so much tomorrow, I probably would quit littler. But you take advantage of the kind of cold ground when you get it. Everybody's tired of the mud. I'm tired of the mud too, friends. And this is our last trip out for the day, so I'm gonna try to tramp some of this out of the way so that it'll drain overnight. Then maybe not be quite as muddy in the morning. Today I wore my muck boots because yesterday I did not, and my feet were soaking wet all day long. And you want to talk about being cold, try having your feet soaking wet all day long. So I don't really love running around in my muck boots all day. I prefer wearing my other boots. But what are you gonna do? Ho, birch, ho. Yeah. Back. 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 Get a little more out of that chain. It'll be easier for you. I think they're all pretty tired of me today. Ooh. Ooh. was clearing the fence row 2 days ago, and there were some shrubby, bushy tree things growing up through the fence, and I just went along and cut them all with a chainsaw, and then I came back and I was grabbing them and pulling them out of the fence and throwing them in the woods line. And I grabbed one, and apparently it was I don't know if it was some type of crab apple or thorny something tree, but it had some gnarly thorns on it. And one stabbed me right in my right hand, right in my callus, and broke off, of course. So it took me like 5 minutes to dig it out, and it was stuck in there. When I finally got it out, it was like, I bet every bit of 5/8 long, maybe a little longer. It went in there pretty good. Didn't think too much of it, you know, it hurt a little bit, I bled a little bit. But then that night, my finger started getting pretty sore. And then yesterday, my finger was really sore and swollen. Today, it's really sore and still swollen. So I hope it's okay, but it's kind of annoying because it's on my ring finger on my right hand. So running the saw, you know, grabbing reins all day, moving logs, hooking chains, holding cameras. I'm kind of doing it all without bending my ring finger a whole lot, just because it's stiff and doesn't bend a whole lot. Anyway, you know, there's always something. Last pull, ponies. Kind of a boring skid. There's no turns. Nothing but sloppy mud for the whole trip. And this is the same trail for pretty much the whole job because it's such a narrow property. They could probably do it blindfolded, but there's not much for me to look at either. Except all the trees I cut down, all the trees I didn't cut down. I've been hearing turkeys almost every day on the neighbor property. And then I've been seeing the deer pretty much every day on this guy's property. So there's some wildlife to look at. Now mind you, these poor ponies, by the time we get up there, they'll have been harnessed for about probably 10 hours pulling logs today. So they're tired. I'm kind of tired, but they're really tired. And this has been such a warm winter. This is like our second snow of the entire winter that they're out of shape because we haven't been doing hardly anything. So, but we try to take it easy on them. Take more rest. No hurry. Nothing to do when I get home but feed ponies. Feed myself. So, patience. Hunt ponies.